It is early in the morning and it is foggy. Mist is coming down, but at least there is very little wind, 2 miles per hour. And so a couple things just want to show you. So the instruction manual doesn't say anything. Actually, it says things about these buttons and this dial, but they're all in Chinese. They didn't translate it to English. So I figured out this is the light button over here. I'm assuming this is the trim wheel for right and left turn trim. And this, I'm assuming, there's one more button. This is not pressable, but this one is pressable. Is going to give me low and high rates, I'm hoping. And another thing I want to mention, in order to be able to remove the vertical stabilizers, I taped them down instead of glue them down. So should be okay though. And everything is good, ready to take flight, and hopefully it will be a good flight. Wow, look at the size of these motors though, just like they're huge. Okay, here goes nothing. Came down pretty quickly and lost both of its props. Okay, which one is right? So this is left. It says left. Should go over here. They both popped off, and it's really wet everywhere, so hopefully it won't affect anything, but they just popped off. Wow, it's really wet now. That wasn't a good takeoff. All right, there's although very little wind, I'm going to take off into the wind. Whoa, trim, it needs to be trimmed. It flies really fast, by the way. Okay, it's a little better. Yeah, that trim wheel is very sensitive, and this thing is big. Oh, the turns, it loses a lot of altitude, folks. So far it's not a very good maiden flight. Did it lose anything again? No, it's completely dirty though. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Oh, it's filthy. There's dog hair on it. And spraying water on me. Okay, let's give it another try. Alright, I need to be careful. This is quite large. Turns, you have to anticipate the loss of altitude with the turns and then give a little more throttle in turns. Once it starts flying, I think it's good. But this is a little too big, I think, for this park. It flies fast. I mean, it's substantially bigger than my other like 2-channel airplanes, so once I get used to it, yeah, it is good. Should I check that? Let's turn on the light. Did it turn on? Yeah, the light turned on. Let's stay away from that tree. It goes into figure eight oscillations like most of the 2-channel airplanes do, but you have to be careful just to adjust. Just modulate the throttle in time. Okay, turn. I'm just going to turn. Not by constantly pushing the stick, but like a slower turn. Is it proportional? So like, let me do light turn. No, it just goes into the turn. So you have to be bumped. Okay, come over here, please. Don't go into that tree. Yeah, you have to bump the throttle. And make sure it is trimmed. Other than that, it's pretty good. I'm getting used to it. And easy to see in this color, really, you know, yellow is good. Especially for this bleak gray weather. I'm trying to bump the turn stick so it doesn't lose a lot of altitude. Let's see what does this second button. Whoa. What was that? I don't know what was that. That was... Oh yeah. This is definitely rates. Look, this is without the rates, and I'm going to press. No, I didn't like the rates. It just screams the motors like crazy. Yeah, you don't need the high rates, I think. Because it's not proportional, it just like applies full power. And well, it is stable. It is stable. The gyro is working well. Although this is not a very challenging weather. There's very little wind. Let's try to stay a little closer. This will definitely teach you throttle control. Okay, I think we have a good idea how this is. Alright, I'm able to catch. Okay, it's really dirty. I need to clean it up a little bit. Look at that, really dirty. Anyway, what is the final verdict? Well, it didn't start well, but I think it was my own fault. And after I got used to it, it's quite nice. I wish it was proportional. It is not. I wish the decals were stuck on it a little better. They are coming off. They are not very good, and you can probably peel them off. But other than that, it has good performance. It seems to have good performance, and it is durable. I had 2 crashes, so it survived the crashes. So out of 5, maximum 5 props and wheels score, I give it a 4, solid 4. And for $29, you cannot go wrong with this, but just make sure flying it somewhere large, and don't try to fly it on a baseball diamond. You'll be disappointed probably when it crashes somewhere. And if it is high, more expensive, of course the score will go down a little bit. I wouldn't pay $50, because for $50 you can get 3-channel airplanes, or even 4-channel airplanes sometimes when they go on sale. Alright, so this is good. I'm probably going to make another video once I get used to this a little bit more, and just try to use the high rates and see how it flies with the high rates, and if it takes off with the landing gear. I took the landing gear off today. Let me turn this off actually. And yeah, so please stay tuned for that. Stay safe and healthy. Keep the props and wheels spinning. Hope to see you on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.